Good morning. As you see, I'm wearing a different shirt. It's a different day. Today is Monday. The last time I videotaped and the last clip was Saturday when I went and got that yarn. But I'm here in the studio today, and I didn't really, or I forgot to do an outro video, but I wanted to update you what I've been doing over the weekend, and it was like spare the moment, and I had this on the back of my mind, what did I want to accomplish, and I was in the mood to do this project, which was the emotional support pickle. And the sign says, "I will always be around to let you know that you are a big deal." So it took quite a while to attach all of the signs, which I put together and printed on my printer, or from my computer onto my printer. But like I said, my grandson gave me the idea of giving them different expressions. This one's kind of smiling. I might add some white to the eyes because they do look a little demonic. This one says, "When you're in a pickle, don't brine about it. I'll help you deal with it and make everything better." So I thought that was kind of cool. And I just stitched it with the same yarn that I made the pickle out of. This one I gave him a tail. He looks like a bunny pickle. I don't know. Just being creative with some of these. This one, I gave him a growly face. You know, sometimes you feel that way. And this one is the same. There's 3 different sayings, and I try to use them evenly. And then this one I thought was cute. He has a side grin, like, and this one says, "Life isn't always about bread and butter. So this pickle is here to help you deal with all that life throws your way." And I hope I have my camera a different angle. I've been researching that. I've had my phone all this time vertically when I should have had it horizontal, so you might see a wider view of the background. So yeah, there's like 4 of them that I embroidered, so it's kind of safe for younger children. And then some I used the what was it, the 12mm eyes. And there was like one that I used a 9mm? I think it was a 10mm. So yeah, this one's kind of has an open, like, smile. And then it has bobbles throughout. And where is the one? Okay, here's the one. This one, I gave him a big, huge smile around his little bump. And it reads, "Because you are a big deal." So yeah, I just cut the edges, round them off. And this one I didn't put too many bobbles. I only did 3 for the nose and the hands. And then some of them I went a little overboard. Like with this one has a bunch of bobbles. And there was bobbles up front, and this wasn't laying flat like I wanted it to. So what I did was I just took the bobble and I pushed it in like that to flatten it, which you can do. And then, or you can pull it back out with a needle or your fingers. Like I said in my other video, this is not a pattern. It's something that I just imagined or went, on my own rogue style. And So yeah, it's not a pattern. And this one I gave it another V-shaped smile. And he's got all kinds of bobbles. So I made 12 of them. And I was going to do 10, but I'm like, the jar is still a little loose. I wanted it more packed. And so I rounded up to an even 12 to make it look like a regular jar of pickles. So yeah, that's what I did over the weekend because I had planned for this one, or wrote it down for today, but I got a jump start on these. And yeah, so I will be charging $5 each. I was going to do 6, but you know, it only took one skein of yarn, so I'm about $60 in profit on these if they sell. I think $5 will make them sell pretty well at the shop. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. The plastic container I got when I went shopping at Walmart. They had this full of the cheese puff balls, and so I just took the balls out and washed this up, dried it of course, and then peeled off the label, which the label was pretty easy to peel off, but it left a sticky residue. So I had some residue remover, Goo Gone or Goof Off, which I bought a pretty big size bottle at Walmart. They sell it in the hardware department. And as you can see, it came straight off. It didn't damage the plastic. So yeah, that's, and then, oh, and how I attached this, I didn't glue it. What I did is I had double sticky sided tape, and I just taped around the edge and one in the middle. So it worked out pretty well. So yeah, I feel good about that accomplishment. And then today, my plan is to work on this mini cow. I didn't print the front page. I'm trying to save on ink. My printer's low on ink. And so a backstory. I'm going to tell on myself right now. I went Saturday also to stop by Walmart to do a little grocery shopping and pick up some more ink for my printer. Well, I thought I had this printer in my notes on my phone, so if I forget, I can just bring up my notes and get that information. Well, I forgot to delete my old printer off of there, and so I bought the old printer ink, and I tried putting it in my printer and it would not go in, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, oh no, don't tell me I got the wrong one. Sure enough, I got the wrong one. So yeah, I bought the 65 XL, which mine takes the 276 XL. And I was wondering, why the heck was it $70? Oh my gosh. Because the last time I bought this was like, I think 40, 45, 50 tops. I'm like, wow, you know, prices are really going up these days. Well, now I know I bought the wrong ink. And once you open ink packages, they won't let you return them, not even to exchange. So, found out that my daughter's printer takes the 65 XL, so I gifted that to them because they need it for reports for the kids and stuff, and they're running low anyway, so it didn't go to waste, thank God, because I don't know what I would have done, and I didn't want to throw it away, but you know, thank God that I picked the wrong one that they use. So now I gotta go back to buy more ink so I can make the cover picture of this, which I did for the chubby fish, this one. And so yeah, this is the chunky fish no-so. And this is from Nook's Hooks. No-so chubby fish by Nook's Hooks. And she's really popular on YouTube. She has paid patterns as well. And I want to get her hooded bear, which has different animal style hoods for the bears, and she sells them pretty well. But yeah, today, after signing out on this last clip, I will be working on the mini bear I want to make. So I have it in my little, I had another bigger book, but it was too big. And I went to Michael's, and I'm always looking on their clearance aisle. And this whole thing, planner, was $2 in their clearance. So, and I like it because it's got the metal ring. You can open it up, and then you can set it on your desk. So I can look to see it, and if I have notes, I can look at it and have my video where I share my plans on what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. This week I'm going to be digging in deep and head down and making a lot of small crochet plushies, and probably some more keychain items and stuff for the shop, because I'm selling quite a few of those. And then the birds in swings, or animals in swings. Let's see, I think I had about 12 of them at the shop. Now I'm down to 4. So they're doing very well. And I've been at the shop since January 4th. So January, February, March, April. It's going to be May here soon. So that's like 4 months. So I'm starting to get more people aware that I'm there, and more shoppers seeking me out. And they do Instagram and what was the other one? TikTok. They do advertisements on there. I need to do the same thing for my area. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on. And I got my eyes, and some of these, half of them, like I said, I'm gonna do 4 of the cows. So 2 I'm gonna do with embroidered eyes, so it'll be safe for babies. And then these fish, if they're small enough, I want to try and put them in here. I have some like a filament string that you can string for jewelry making, or fishing line. I have some of that I'm going to try and attach here. Maybe open it up and then have my glue gun drop a dash of glue, and then have it glue the string in place, and then have the fish dangle, look like it's swimming. And then, like in my other video, I have the white gravel, and I was thinking of, let me open this up. See, you can hold water in it too. That's what the stopper's for. Let's see if I can get it out. It's like a softer plastic. Oh, wow. Oh, it's in there good. These I bought, they had them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 last year. Next year they'll probably be $1.50 or $1.75. So, I mean, it's still worth it. And take the paper out. So what I was going to do, you know what? Maybe. Well, no. I don't know. No, that won't work. I was going to think of maybe put the gravel in here, but I'll take that out, and I can fill this with like resin, and then the gravel, just enough to cover the bottom, and hopefully I'll be able to close it. Yeah, I'd have to make sure that I'm in that bottom ring to cover that up with the gravel. So yeah, excited for that. And maybe I can crochet like a little plant, you know, like a sea plant or something. What do you call them? Coral or whatever. And yeah, so that was an idea. Or I could use, I have 2 different sizes of these. These came from Michael's. This one was in the box of like 10 or 20 of these at Michael's for like $10, I think. Well, now I had a coupon too, so I can also put them in here. Last Christmas, I did a thing with the grandsons. We did a, you know, those underground time capsules that people bury. You know, they'll have like a container full of like a newspaper or things relative for that year, and they would put it in some kind of container that was watertight, and then they would, or even a jar, and they would bury it down below with a placard not to open until, I don't know, 50, 100 years later. They did one, and I don't remember what town it was, but they did one, and it hit national news, which was exciting. But anyway, I did a time capsule with my grandsons over the Christmas Christmas vacation, and I bought, like, they had the little presents at the Dollar Tree and some other decorations, and I told them to put what their favorite little trinket that they had in their bedroom that they wouldn't mind putting in one of these to put in their Christmas tree. And we decorated the outside of it with ribbon and glitter and stickers and all that stuff. They absolutely went gaga over it. They really loved it. And so when they were done, I closed it up, and then I took tape and taped around the edges. And they also had a card, like a Christmas card, that they wrote in what they're grateful for that year and what their hopes were for the future. And then on the back, I had them write their name, their age, and the date. So when we pull them out for next year, it'll say which one was for which child had made it. So yeah, and then I got the bigger one. So I'm going to see what size fishies these are, what they come out to be. And these are made for plushies. So I'm going to try and steer clear from acrylic amigurumi patterns and just stick with the chenille plushie, or chenille type material, yarn. This one doesn't really say what size it's going to end up. So looking at her fingers while crocheting that, it looks like it could be maybe about that big, so they may not fit in there. So yeah, you could see it may not, maybe too big. Here's a better picture. She's got her fingers here holding the fishy. Unless I could find a way to make it smaller. We'll see. So I'm excited to get on that. And I did not forget my other patterns I have on the clipboard. I am going to make another one of these dinos. The other one, I made it with embroidered eyes because I wanted gear for babies. So there's no choking hazard. And I may or may not do that for the next one. And after I do that, then the next one I want to do, and I'll probably do this like one every week or every other week. I plan on doing, because my birthday is coming up here in a couple of days. I have the camera facing forward, so when I show something you could read it. And setting up my camera holder, or the camera, which I don't even have the light on. I forgot to turn the light on. Here, let me change it and put the light back on. I can't believe I did the whole video like that. Alright. I need to test this anyway. Tell me, is my ring light making the video any better? I don't feel like redoing my video. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes I get in a hurry to make a video to update everybody on what I've been doing, and I forget half the time to turn on my lights. I digress. So yeah, that's about all I was able to accomplish. These pickles, I'm telling you, took me, I started them Friday evening, and I made like 7, and then the next Saturday evening, because I had to do that shopping thing, I made 5 more. And then yesterday it took me all evening to make the faces, cut out the little emotional cards, attaching them, putting the stickers on the jar. So that took all yesterday evening. And I showed the family, and they thought they got a kick out of those pickles. My daughter's like, oh yeah, they'll sell really well at $5. So, because that's what I figured I'd price them at. So yeah, anyway, like I said, going forward, I will probably be doing shorter videos throughout the week, and then connecting them to make a bigger video to upload once a week, because it's going to be a little bit difficult here making videos, especially, you know, when the kids get out for summer, and I have to find the time when it's quiet, because I don't have noise reduction microphone yet. Purchase one in a few weeks. I got so many shopping carts on Amazon, Etsy, even Temu. I said I wasn't going to go back to Temu, but I thought I'd give them another try. All these shopping carts that I have full, and they keep sending me messages, don't forget. So yeah, that's just a little bit what's going on in my life. So again, I will be doing weekly vlogs. I guess that's what they are calling it, just to let you know what I'm doing through the week. And I might even have the camera on while I'm crocheting, and go from there. So with that, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye for now. And keep on crocheting.